Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to completely transform how you remove gel polish at home. We are giving you the exact blueprint to permanently save your natural nails. And we'll do it by diving into the actual science of solvents, the structural integrity of your nails, and the absolute best techniques to keep them healthy. Look, we've all been there, right? You're staring at a lifted edge on your manicure, and you are just fighting the urge to pick at it. It is incredibly satisfying in the moment. But giving into that temptation is exactly what destroys your nails. You see, the reason so many people have thin, sensitive, and damaged natural nails after years of gel wear actually has very little to do with the gel itself. So let's just dive right in and debunk the biggest myth in nail care. The gel and the acetone, they are not the villains here. Your removal method is. When you do it right, an acetone soak is literally one of the safest, most nail-preserving methods out there. The damage that gives gel polish such an unfair reputation comes entirely from rushing, scraping, and forcing the product off before it's ready. Here is our roadmap to safe removal and rapid recovery. Recovering, Section 1, the gel removal myth. Section 2, prep your nail toolkit. Section 3, the step-by-step soak. Section 4, the secret heat hack. Section 5, timing is everything. And finally, Section 6, the 24-hour recovery. Let's get to it. Section 1. The gel removal myth, chemical separation versus mechanical stripping. It sounds totally counterintuitive, right? Soaking your hands in a strong solvent to protect them? But the biology of your nails tells a very different story. Acetone actually safely dissolves the gel chemically, while forcefully scraping physically tears away your healthy nail layers. Acetone works by infiltrating the polymer structure of the cured gel. It swells it up until the bond between the gel and your nail is completely neutralized. Force, on the other hand, breaks the physical adhesion, and because gel is actually stronger than the upper layers of your nail plate, your natural keratin gives way before the gel does. That shiny, stripped look you get after peeling gel off, yeah, that is not damage from wearing gel, that is damage from ripping it off. Now, you know that chalky white look your nails get after an acetone soak? It freaks people out, but the crucial point here is that it's just temporary dehydration. It's not permanent structural damage. Your nail plate simply loses some moisture, which kind of makes it temporarily flexible. But amazingly enough, the nail plate naturally rehardens within 24 hours and restores its normal moisture balance all on its own. Moving right along to Section 2, prep your nail toolkit, the essential gear for safe removal. Okay, the difference between a frustrating 40-minute nightmare and a quick 15-minute breeze really comes down to using the right materials right from the jump. You absolutely must use 100% pure acetone. Seriously, forget about those gentle or nourishing nail polish removers. Those diluted formulas are packed with conditioning oils and fragrances that actually block the solvent's effectiveness and will literally double your soak time. You're also going to want some aluminum kitchen foil to create a sealed little thimble around your finger that stops the acetone from evaporating, plus some high-quality jojoba cuticle oil for recovery later. All right, Section 3, the step-by-step soak. Patience is the entire technique. We are at the master process now, so let's break this down into clear, non-negotiable steps. Working through this methodically is exactly what prevents you from having to forcefully scrape later on. First up, you have got to buff away that shiny top coat. Why? Because professional top coats are literally designed to resist chemicals. If you don't scratch through that non-porous layer, the acetone will be completely blocked from penetrating the gel underneath. After buffing, dab some petroleum jelly onto the skin around your nail to act as a protective barrier. Then, saturate your small cotton pads in the pure acetone and wrap them super snugly in foil so absolutely no vapor escapes. Once your timer goes off, just gently wiggle the foil off. The gel should look totally crumpled and lifted. Use a wooden stick to lightly push the gel away. And remember my golden rule here. Do not scrape. If you have to press hard, the gel just isn't ready. Simple as that. Wrap it back up for 5 more minutes. Once it's all removed, you want to hydrate those nails immediately. Section 4, the secret heat hack. Revolutionize your removal routine. Okay, let's uncover the absolute game changer that so many at-home tutorials completely ignore. Adding trapped heat inside your foil wraps accelerates the solvent's infiltration, and it can literally chop your total removal time in half, by 50%. Acetone evaporates incredibly fast at room temperature, but when you add heat, you're raising the temperature of the solvent trapped inside the foil, which speeds up the chemical breakdown of those gel polymers dramatically. Just look at these numbers. Taking a warm, dry towel or, hey, Even some chunky oven mitts and wrapping your hands turns a dreaded half-hour wait into a breezy 12 to 15-minute process. It really makes regular gel removal something you can easily fit into your evening without dreading the whole time commitment. Section 5. Timing is everything. Customizing the wait for your product. Knowing exactly how long to wait means you have to understand what is actually painted onto your nails, because treating every gel the exact same way is just a recipe for disaster. Thicker products like rubber base and BIAB dissolve perfectly fine in acetone, but they do need a little more patience. You're looking at around 18 to 22 minutes, even with the heat hack. Their thickness just requires more time for the acetone to do its thing. Hard gel, though, that is a completely different story. It must be professionally filed off. It will absolutely never soak off in acetone, no matter how long you sit there waiting. Oh, and a quick pro tip for you. If that manicure has been hanging on for over 4 weeks, the polymers have had a lot of time to cross-link. That makes them much denser and way more resistant to the solvent. Because of this, you should always tack on 5 extra minutes to your baseline soak time. Finally, Section 6. The 24-hour recovery, the golden window for nail restoration. Let's talk about the critical steps you have to take the exact moment the gel comes off. This 24-hour window is your golden opportunity for perfect nail health. Because your nail is at its absolute maximum porosity right after being in acetone, applying jojoba cuticle oil immediately lets those small molecules penetrate super deeply. Wait about 5 minutes, apply a keratin treatment, and then, and this is massive, strictly avoid hot water for 12 hours. Thermal cycling stress from hot water expanding the nail can actually lead to breakage before the nail has a chance to naturally reharden at the 24-hour mark. Just a quick but absolutely crucial safety check before we wrap up. Do not do an acetone soak if you're wearing hard gel, if you have any visible nail separation, if you suspect an infection, or, this is a big one, if you've already done an acetone soak in the last 24 hours. Consecutive soaks cause cumulative dehydration that will progressively weaken your natural nail plate. Give them a break. So now you know the actual chemistry behind a safe soak, the difference between temporary dehydration and physical damage, and the absolute magic of that heat hack. You have the power to protect your natural nails forever. Armed with all of this knowledge, are you really ever going to be tempted to peel or scrape your gel polish again? Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and enjoy those incredibly healthy nails.